أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين خاتم النبيين أبي القاسم مصطفى محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين أما بعد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن الكريم وقوله حق وهو أصدق الصادقين وإذ تأذن ربكم لئن شكرتم لأزيدنكم ولئن كفرتم إن عذابي لشديد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. Surah Ibrahim, verse number 7, is a very powerful verse, the surah, which has a very depth in it, a very powerful message from God about shukr, about thankfulness. God says that, and remember when your Lord proclaimed, if you are grateful, I will surely increase you. He will increase you. But if you deny, indeed, my punishment is severe. So those who are interested, go and see the tafsir of this ayah. It's a very powerful message in it. God says, if you are thankful, I will increase you. But if you are thankless, I will punish you. I don't want to go into detail, because my topic is not tafsir here. My topic is something different. So today is the fourth lecture, fourth session on the ongoing topic, which is about how to bring change in our behavior and thoughts. In that main topic, our subtopic is about our morals. What are our morals? Can we go to the slide? So we discussed last week about our moral values, our values. And today I'm going to explain a bit more about it and continue with this in ongoing sessions, inshallah, next week. So can we go to the first slide, second slide. So we discussed about values, and we mentioned that values, when we try to define it simply, we say values are the things which are most important. Most important things in your life are known as values. The other definition of values are the thing which has demand, the things which have demand to us as a human being. The thing which we think has demand has value. So now let's see what are values. So I've mentioned few of them over here, so our concepts become clear. So first, things which are valuable. For example, gold, diamond, natural resources, these are all valuables. These are the things which we value. A house, your own house, maybe your car, maybe something which is there. For us, it's a value. The second thing is the personality, the character trait is a value. A good moral personality is a value. Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam says, a man who has knowledge, please say salawat. A man is valued by his knowledge and skill which he has attained. So we value people because of the knowledge and skill and the purification they have gained. We value personalities like this. Maybe your designation, your status has a value in our society. The third thing is an act or a behavior. A good behavior and a good act is known as valuable. For example, act of kindness, act of sacrifice is valued. We value these things. Respecting elders is a value, is a good behavior. Goals, objectives, purpose, aim, these are values. We live to achieve our goals in life. So whatever goals we have, whatever aim we have is of value to us. And I know that everybody has a purpose in life, everybody has an aim in life to achieve. So that aim and purpose is of value to you because you want to achieve it. Contracts, treaties, agreement, MOUs, which we do between two parties, that is also a value. An agreement between two countries, Tanzania and China, trade agreement, it's a value. Between two parties, two organizations, business contracts has a value. So we give value to these things. These are values. The last, the order, rule, law, or principles. These are values. You live in a country where there are some rules to follow. It's a value. You are a religious person, you follow God's commandments. The Sharia has a value. So these are values in our life. I'm not talking about these values are right or wrong. We will reach next week, inshallah, gradually towards it. But now these are the values which is understood by each and every one of us, that okay, these are the values. So I hope I have cleared the concept here. Then we will discuss next week, inshallah, about types of values and the different effects of having positive value and negative value, and what are these things we will discuss next week. Let's go to the next slide, please. So there's a message. I hope you all like fish. So there was a fish in the sea, having a very good time, traveling here and there in depths, and come to the surface, going from one corner to the other without any ticket or visa, free to move, eat whatever you like, having a wonderful time under the sea. But forgetting one thing, that I have to be careful, but was enjoying that life as a fish. So what happened, one day the fish was swimming and I saw the worm and got attracted towards it. Oh, a worm, so let's take a bite. The fish rushed to take the bite. The moment the fish took the bite, and it was hooked up, caught in the hook, on the hook, and was pulled out of the sea. At that moment, when fish came out of the sea, fish realized what I have gained and what I have lost. Started flipping, and then it's going to go on fire. Our lives are like this. Till we are in this world, we are in the sea of blessings. We are in the sea of God's rahmat, God's guidance, abundance of bounties and pleasures when we are in this world. Once the call comes and we have to depart from this world, it's too late. It's too late. You can't come back. Then you will realize the value of this world, this life. But now we can't do anything. So the value of this life is very important for us. Till we are alive, you are in bounties, you are in pleasure. You just need to focus and realize. That's why God says, "Tatafakkarun." Think, what are you doing? Where are you going? What do you want? What is your target? What is your goal? To get something little, you're losing all. That is what we need to focus and understand. Our restlessness, our distress life, being not satisfied in life, is because we are away from that blessing. We are not going towards a direction which God wants us to go. Like that fish, when the fish came out of the sea, started flipping. The moment you put the fish into the sea, it will be calm, ease, peace. Same thing is with us. When we lose the focus, when we lose the direction, we follow what we think is right, we start having stress, we start having restlessness, dissatisfaction in our life, because we don't follow the commandments of God. And that is the promise of God. When you follow what God says, He will give you peace, satisfaction, and tranquility in your hearts. It is His promise. If the chaos is there in outside world, if there is tension in outside world, it is for others, not for you, because you are a mu'min. It is God's promise that you will be at ease from inside. And that is what we have seen when Hazrat Zainab salam alayha said, "Ma ra'aytu illa jamila." Inside was peace, because she was connected to God, to Source, living for Him, getting closer to Him. This is our life. If we are heading towards God in the direction, the way He wants, it is God's promise, He will give you peace and tranquility. But if we don't follow the sayings of God and we are not thankful to God, then we will be punished. And that punishment is dissatisfaction, worries, tension, depression, anxiety, pressure. It comes to us automatically because we are not in that direction. Let's go to the next slide, please. So as Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam says, you do not know the value of what you have until you lose it. It's time for us to think. Either we are constantly gaining something or losing something. Let's go to the next slide. So the best thing for us, and the fundamental and the foundation of ourself to go towards God, the first step is to be grateful to God. Having the gratitude. La in shakartum la azidannakum. If you will be thankful to God, you will rise up. You will get higher levels. The more we are thankful, let's see how is our culture. Are we really thankful to each other? Are we in such a state that we greet each other? We appreciate each other? If we cannot appreciate each other, we cannot greet each other, do you think we are getting closer to God? Not at all. So it's time for us to think and move forward and prepare our new generation on this foundation, that we have to be grateful and thankful to God in every walk of life, because this is the first step towards perfection. And that is the ultimate goal of shaitan. Inshallah, next week I will touch that topic. The ultimate goal of the shaitan is to stop you from being thankful to God. This is what he said to God, that I will sit on the Sirat-al-Mustaqim and my objective is to stop people saying shukr to you. That is his ultimate goal. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. KSIJ salawat.